What's going on, slot car family? I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since I've done the slide and it felt good. This is MP Slot Car, I'm Massimo. I hope you're all doing well and I hope you've all enjoyed the 2024 UK Slot Car Festival content that myself, Nico, Slot Car Dude, Raul Conquest Racing, Pete Track Fans TV, and all the other creators that were present at the show have been putting out, because the videos look to justice. This show was amazing. And more amazing than the show itself was meeting everyone, all the creators, meeting fans of the show, or channel, not show. I value that more than the show itself, just meeting people, being more engaged with the community. It was a very cool experience, and even meeting all the manufacturers like Maurizio Ferrari, Scale Auto, Ernie I already know, but he was there, from MR Slot Car. It was good. It was a very good experience. So this is a video I've been wanting to put out for a while, but I've just been busy. This is the contents of what I got from the show. A lot of them are secondhand, a lot of them are F1. I couldn't pass up on the price. It was a good price, and they're cars I can't really find here. So we're gonna run through what I got from the show. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna showcase an item that I have technically from the show, but I didn't buy it. I'll touch up on it at the end of the video, but I value that more than all of this. So without further ado, let's dive in and see what I got from the show. So first up, this car got its own video. It's a Pete Shepard Racing Replicas Ferrari that I bought, and this thing is phenomenal. A lot of you have been asking for me to do a video of it running, so I will do that. I'm trying to think of a fun way to do it, not just a slow lap kind of thing. I want to do something fun with it. So stay tuned. I'll eventually get to that. I'm just trying to think of a fun idea. But this was probably the biggest purchase of the show in terms of what the car cost, but I think it was totally worth it just to have a memento. And again, Pete just does an amazing job. Again, I'll put his information in the description below if you want to check him out. He does very, very good work, and this car is a testament to that, because it's just phenomenal. Now we're here at the table with this mess of cars and stuff over there. First, I want to touch up on this guy right here, a Magnetic Racing kit. This is kit number 11, the Monza Tower. This thing is massive, and I think it's one of their harder kits to build. It's this tower right there. It's big. I have no idea where I'm going to put it on the track, but we'll figure it out. I'm thinking about restructuring the scenery a little bit now over the summer, so that might be a fun series to do. I didn't buy this. Raul got this for me. It was very nice of him. I've been talking about getting this tower for a long time. He knows Monza's my favorite track. We saw it there. They had one kit left, and Raul was nice enough to surprise me with it, because I was thinking about it. I'm like, I'll think about it kind of thing. And he just walked up to me with it. He's like, here you go, MP. So honestly, Raul, thank you. That was an amazing gift, and I can't wait to build it and showcase it on the track somewhere, hopefully, where we can all admire it. So thanks again, Raul. That was awesome of you. Moving on, before we get into the cars, this is an empty box now. So I got some figures from Tara, 1/32 scale, strictly figures, and she does an amazing job at painting these. I mean, look at them. Here's a bunch of them displayed in my Rascas Casino. She does a really good job. Here's a close-up of one. I mean, just look at that. Really, really high attention to detail. Great job. This one I got as a gift from Aid Slot Car Shed. He knows I'm a Ferrari fan and picked this up for me from Tara while I was at the show. So honestly, Aid, thank you so much. I'm going to cherish this forever. It's going to be in my Rascas Casino with some of the other figures. Thanks again, buddy. Really appreciate it. So be sure to check out Tara. She does a very, very awesome job. Moving on, we have the Slot Track Scenics Pit Lane Series timing stands. There's 3 in this kit. I also have a 4th, a loose one. So I want to fill my pit wall that I have with these timing stands. I'm also going to modify the pit lane, because a lot of you said the pit lane is still a double lane, but it's useless because it's covered by the pit wall. So I am going to modify the pit lane. This summer I have a little bit of track maintenance to do, and I'm going to clean up some of the loose ends that I've kind of just left. And like I said, the scenery as well. Next up, I finally got a nice True Speed controller. Has the adjustable sensitivity at the top. I didn't get it with the brake option, but it does have the lane changer there. It's for Carrera, has the cord there and everything. I used these while I was in the UK. at one of the tracks, and I fell in love with it. I've also used it at Raul prior. He has them, and they're very nice controllers. They just feel good, well made. So I'm happy with this. I haven't used it on my track yet, but I'm going to, and I know I'm gonna love it. I should have got more than one, but you know, they're not cheap. I think this ran me 50 pounds. So, but it was nice to get it in person and not have to get it shipped. Can't stress enough, these are amazing controllers. Now this is the first purchase. If you watch back the episode 3, you would have seen in the bag I'm like, it's begun. This was the first purchase I made in the show. It was this Alfa Romeo from Pro Slot. I never had a Pro Slot before. These are discontinued, I believe. I haven't seen any Pro Slots recently. And as an Alfa Romeo, I thought it was pretty cool. I did run this already on the track once, and it actually runs very good. It did have the magnets in. I haven't taken them out yet, but it ran pretty good. So this was my first purchase at the show. The box was cracked. It was pretty much, the car itself was new, but the box was very damaged, which is why I got it for a pretty good price. And it's an Alfa Romeo. I love my Alfa Romeos. And it's Nicola Larini driving it too. Very, very good driver. These were also bought at the same booth, I believe, right at the beginning. So I got this Toyota F1. One, I don't own it. Two, I love the old Scalextric box art here. I love that little retro kind of look. And the other reason why I picked this up is it has rain tires, or intermediates, I guess, on it, which it's different. I thought that was very cool to have in the collection. It's not like brand new. You can see the wing there has been glued on pretty poorly, I might add. It's very gooped on there, so I might break that off and try to clean it up a bit. But yeah, I mean, the car itself is in good shape other than that. I just thought it was very cool that the tires were rains or intermediates, whatever those are supposed to be. I think they're rain tires. Box was a little bit damaged here. I think that was it was bought like that and not actually damaged in transit. And the prices were good on these. So it was 15 pounds, but he had a special going on for 10 pounds. So I got this car for 10 pounds and also this Michael Schumacher Ferrari for 10 pounds as well. And this thing it's a Ninco, brand spanking new. The tires are a little dusty, but the car itself is new. It's never been run. I think it looks awesome. Now another Ninco I got is this Stewart. I believe it's Rubens Barrichello driving it. This is one I've been trying to get here. I cannot find it. I mean, I love the historic F1 cars. It's crazy to say this is historic because I remember watching these cars race when I was younger. But yes, it's a historic car now, the Stewart F1 team. I always thought this was a cool looking car. I liked the livery it had, like Stewart's livery there. I thought it was very cool. Next up, you know I had to get some Ferraris, and here it is, another Ferrari to the collection. It's a Michael Schumacher. This is a 2006, I believe, Ferrari. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2006 season. And I mean, the car, it's brand spanking new. The case is a little bit worse for wear, but the car is brand new. It's never been removed from the case. And it just looks great. I couldn't pass this one up, being a Schumacher fan and a Ferrari fan. Next up is this Williams Felipe Massa. This one I just had to get because going to Williams while we were there, I want to get a Williams car, especially I don't own it yet. So yes, it is good to add to the collection, but I have much more of an appreciation for Williams. I always did. They're a historic team, but I wanted to get this car because going to the Williams factory was a very cool experience. I'm using that as an excuse as to why I bought this, but we got it. Felipe Massa, brand new. So these two I thought were cool. They're the UK Slot Car Festival, I guess, limited edition cars. I'm not sure for what year these are from. I should have done some research prior, but these are not from this year. So this is a GTO Ferrari, Le Mans 1962. And I mean, it looks great. It's a fly. And this is number 174 out of 200 units. It's a Ferrari. Had to get it. Thought it was cool. The other one I got is this Tyrrell, the 6-wheel car, you know, iconic. I thought it was very neat, and this one is numbered as well, number 20 of 100. Only 100 of these ones made. It's a UK Slot Car Festival exclusive, and it'd just be cool to have as a memento, just to have like the flag there and everything. I thought they were very, very neat. So next up, another Scale Electric here. This is a Sergio Perez, I believe. 2013 Sergio Perez, number 6. I thought it was Hamilton when I picked it up because it had the yellow helmet, but it is Sergio Perez. I mean, it's brand new. It's an F1. I don't have it. And again, the prices, I couldn't complain because you don't get these kind of prices here on these cars, especially being new. Again, the cases are a little bit worse for wear, but the cars themselves are brand new. This one here, it's a the Classic Collection Ferrari 375 F1 from Scalextric, and I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, the hands are a little bit massive, but other than that, the car itself is pretty cool. And it actually has the Ferrari logo on it, because I know now Scalextric I don't think has a license for Ferrari, so it's nice that it actually was a licensed product. I mean, it looks awesome. Very nice. So these guys are all loose. These were from that booth. If you remember in the video, there was bins where the cars were like 10 pounds. I forgot what he gave me for all 3. He gave me a little bit of a deal because I picked up 3. These are all Hornby. This is, I believe it was Jacques Villeneuve, 1998, when Williams, this is a Williams. Surprisingly, a lot of people think it's a Ferrari because it's red, but it was a Williams team. They went from their iconic, I guess, Rothman's livery when Villeneuve won in 97, and they swapped out to this red livery in 98 and 99, I believe. They didn't have much success, but I'm almost certain this is Jacques Villeneuve because it has the number 1 on it, which is the only reason why I picked it up. So cool to have. And 2 Jordans here. I don't have any Jordans in the collection prior to buying these 2, so again, for me growing up, these were an iconic livery, the bright yellow. So I thought these were very cool to get. I believe one of them is Ralph Schumacher and the other one's Damon Hill. Again, I might be wrong. If anyone knows, correct me. I have to do some research. But if my memory serves me correctly, I believe this one is Ralph Schumacher and this one might be Damon Hill. Could be wrong. There's no names on the actual cars, but I think that's who they were. I'll have to look that up. Again, I should have done some research prior to doing this, but I was just too excited to finally get this video out, and I didn't do the research. Oh well. So these here are all, well, 2 of them are Scalextric and 2 of them are SCX. This one, unfortunately, I just broke the wing now. When I put the cars down, I kind of dropped it on the table. I guess the wing was already weak and it cracked, so I got to glue that back on. We have to start off this Lewis Hamilton. This is an SCX with the wheels that turn in the front. Again, this thing is in mint condition other than being covered in dust. And the price was very good. I mean, it's a Lewis Hamilton. I like how these cars have these very flexible back wings. Like, look at that. You could get smashed in the back there and nothing will happen. This wing is so flexible. The front, not as much, but I mean, the car itself, the detail on these were very good. So there it is, Lewis Hamilton. This one is the one with the broken wing. Pull that off for now. It's a Fernando Alonso. I think the last 3 here, this one and those 2, are Fernando Alonso cars. So I gotta glue this wing back on. That's kind of upsetting. That's my own fault. The car itself was in good shape prior to that. I mean, there it is, Fernando Alonso, number 1. This is after he won his championship with Renault in 06. Then he moved to McLaren in 07, where Raikkonen won the championship in the final race when it was between Alonso, Raikkonen, and Hamilton in his rookie season. This is a Fernando Alonso at Renault and his second stint at Renault. And here is the Fernando Alonso from his first stint at Renault. I love this livery. It's probably one of my favorite liveries. Just the color combination I thought was great, especially with Alonso's helmet in there. Just it worked. It's one of my all-time favorite liveries, I have to say. I think this is from the 04 season. R24. That could be yeah, maybe it could be a 2004. I think it's from the 2004 season. It is a limited edition too, so it probably came in one of those special edition boxes. But yeah, I do think this is an 04, or because in 05 when he won, he wasn't number 8. So I'm pretty sure this is 04 because he won the championship in 05 and 06. So I'm pretty sure this is right before he started to dominate those 2 years, or not dominate, but he had a good campaign against Michael Schumacher. And this is when he went back to Renault a few years later. I think this is an 08, 09. It's pretty dusty and dirty, but otherwise the car itself is in good shape. The front wing is missing a bit of the plate here. There's a little winglet. It's snapped off. Again, these are all bought at one booth, and they gave me a good deal at buying all 4 of them. And yeah, pretty much it. So this is actually a magnetic racing kit that Darren Hall, Daz Production 72, modifies to rotate. So he fully assembles these, modifies and paints them and everything, and you get your choice of stickers as well. So he does an amazing job with these. Mine, unfortunately, no longer rotates. It got damaged in transit home. Here's the battery pack where he installs it. So I have to figure out as to why mine's not spinning, but he does an awesome job. Be sure to check him out. That's Darren Hall, Daz Productions 72. Now this is what I cherish the most from this trip, and it's a piece of track that I brought with me to get signed by everyone. We have Ian, Doug, and Tim from Magnetic Racing, Dave, Slot R. We have the people who stayed with me, Pete, Nico, and Raul. We got Marco from Electric Dreams. We got Maurizio Ferrari from Paula Car Slotted. Scale Auto signed it for me as well. We got Ruben signed it for me at the top there. And the list goes on and on. This is what I'm going to cherish the most. I almost wasn't going to do this, but I'm glad I did. Very glad that I did. So that's it. It's been a long time coming, but I'm finally unpacked now and ready to continue the slot car journey here in my basement with all of you. And I hope you enjoyed watching this somewhat of an unpacking, unboxing, whatever you want to call it. This has been MP Slot Car. I'm Massimo. Remember to keep your guide in the slot, and I'll catch you all very soon. Take care. Ciao.